The legend says that this church was a simple chapel to attending humble fishermen and travelers. Its origin is confused with the legend that gave rise to Barranco. How is the story? People say that in the 18th century a group of fishermen went to do their job, but as it was winter and the fog covered the coast, they became disoriented and were missing several hours until in the distance they saw a line. After that, they decided to approach to the place where the line was shining, and they realized that it was a cross.
The church was built in 18th century. It was made by adobe and thatch. The principal benefactor was Calcedo, whose wife was devoted to the cross who was venerated them.
During the Pacific War, the ermita was plundered and burned by the invading army. It was on 14 January 1881 when the Chilean army immediately proceeded to plunder all people that were there. They found nothing of particular value in the ermita. The frightened looters brought firewood and stake against the altars. They made a spark and the holocaust began. At the time of the dusk, the chapel burned. At 8 p.m. the fire and the flames continued on the sanctuary and that produced a straight glow. An hour later, the roof and walls collapsed.
They blazed the ermita. The ermita was only a set of walls, and like someone smoking heavily. They were nothing to say.
Months later, in 1882, the ermita was rebuilt by Manuel de la Fuente Chávez through various donations and public collections. So, being the church finished, the Pres de la Fuente and Barranco population decided to convert it into an independent parish of Chorrillos in 1900. The Archbishop de la Fuente was the first pastor of the new parish of the Holy Cross of Barranco. The priest died in 1913, and according to some witnesses, in odor of sanctity. After his death, predictions and miracles were attributed to him. The Padre Santiago Roca took the control of the church, but he was also killed in odor of sanctity. When there was an earthquake in 1940, the old chapel was affected, and began to consider the necessity to transfer the parish to a new site that would build a much larger church. The new church was ready on June 1 in 1963 by Archbishop Juan Landarusi. Currently, the ermita is located in La Bajada de los Baños. It's in process of deterioration, so the proposal is part of an ambitious conservation problem that includes the surrounding public space and the rescue of the invaded areas of the religious. Nowadays, the Ermita is a famous place that is visited by thousands of people every day. There are a lot of beautiful signs that you will never forget. For example, el Puente de los Suspiros, the orphanage, Chabuca's Granda House, the park Chabuca Granda, and many more. Also, there are a lot of restaurants where you can eat some Peruvian dishes and drink pisco sour.